toes into. I didn't know anything about Final Fantasy, but I tried it and I think I put 1,000 hours into it, and it's just a matter of a few months.
So I was playing Tomb Raider, and every time I'd like get stuck, I would just like rage quit and like pop out the disc and put it back in again.
When they showed the Final Fantasy VII with new technology, to see it reimagined in such a perfect way, it was amazing.
The remake in general is stunning, which again, it's a Square Enix game, not shocking.
Welcome back to E3 Live from Los Angeles. Don't forget e3expo.com/shop, where you'll find all the limited edition shirts, hats, and jackets you've seen me modeling throughout the presentation. Dad hats. Up next, of course, is Square Enix Presents. Guys, what are we looking forward to most, and why is it Marvel's Avengers?
Oh my goodness. I mean, where to even start? Like, there's so many different.
Babylon's Fall, baby.
What?
Babylon's Fall, baby.
What are you doing here, Michael?
All y'all stop the show. Babylon's Fall is gonna be the most fire thing Square Enix is showing. It's gonna be game of the show. Check it. Babylon's Fall, baby.
What? You just hijacked this. I have never run into the media
Okay,
suite
that just
and, you know what I mean? Never done that. But Babylon's Fall is being shown.
Can't believe this, man.
A lot of people are stoked about it. Michael Heim from GameSpot being one of them, of course. That's always good to see.
I didn't know it was going down there. I was like, Michael's coming in here really hot. Okay.
That's all he knows how to do.
Exactly.
Michael's either asleep or that hyped about weird video games.
My goodness. We were talking about Marvel's Avengers, right? A
We're
little
talking
bit
about
there.
everything.
Yeah, I was like,
Square
okay.
Enix in general. Yeah, of course. Babylon's
This show,
Fall.
I'm just like, anything goes. Anything goes.
We told you we're insane.
You know what? I'm starting to understand that at a different level. So yes, War in Wakanda. I'm
Yep.
totally amped for that. We saw a little bit of an art reveal yesterday.
Sure, yeah, new look at Black Panther, right? So
Yes.
far, all we've had is
Yeah.
that teaser trailer at the last time they had done one of the Square Enix Presents or whatever, so that's nice to see. Obviously, as I've talked to death, so we won't go any further with it.
Yeah.
Excited for more content. I need to see what the end-level stuff is. They're calling this an expansion, right? It's not like the episodes we've gotten for Kate and Clint, so what does that mean? How big is this going to get? But
Yeah.
then, of course, another one that speaks directly to me and I want is Life is Strange True Colors. I love Life is Strange. We have a brand new one coming up this September. I can't wait to see what that's all about.
Yeah, Life is Strange True Colors, that like hits very close to home for me. It's obviously about a woman dealing with the loss of her brother. And what I absolutely love about that series is that they are bold and they're like, okay, we're going to confront trauma. We're going to confront self-work. And then they somehow turn it into this beautiful video game that just absolutely hits you to the core and the feels. So I am definitely psyched to see more about Life is Strange True Colors, but also the remastered collection.
Yeah,
so,
of course, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Super here for it.
Yeah.
Eidos Montreal. That's it.
The new title.
That's all I'm looking forward to.
IP.
I've been a big fan of Eidos Montreal for years. We talked about it at the beginning of the show. I've loved Deus Ex for years and years and years. And while I don't think we're going to get that, which isn't a bad thing, I feel like so long as more people are exposed to how great of a studio Eidos Montreal is, that to me is the winner. That's what I'm looking forward to the most, hands down.
Ladies and gentlemen, what are you excited for? It's super simple. Hashtag E3 2021 on the social medias. Shout it out there. Tell us what you want to see. We're getting closer. 2 minutes to go. That's the exciting part right here. Do you think there is going to be Xbox hangover? Square's going out of their way, right, to say these are the games we're showing, which is great. You manage expectations. Microsoft just came out and was like, hey, here are more than 30 games that we have that we think you should be stoked for.
Yeah, there could be. That's a very common thing. It happens at a lot of different conventions, right? There's always this hype of like, this is what's going on, but we're looking forward to this. But yeah, I do think, though, that Square Enix has a great opportunity here to just show some high-quality games, as they usually do. And yeah, I think it's going to be a great, palate cleanser, if you will, from what we got, from like the overload that we got of the Xbox presser.
And that's the thing, one of the things I was complimenting Xbox about when we were off camera is the fact that there were so many games that's great because you can go in there and then find the 5 that speak to you.
Yeah.
So when you come in with a smaller roster like Square is, it really is, do you like Marvel? Do you like, well, if you don't like these things, then maybe we're not for you that time around.
I mean, it could be a marketing strategy. They might be like, hey, this is all we're doing, and we might see more. I don't know. I'm definitely in the camp where I like being kind of like, let us, like what's coming, what are we going to see? So they have been a little bit tight-lipped, but and they're like, hey, this is the docket, but we'll see.
Who knows?
right?
Anything's
Who knows?
possible. It's E3, baby.
Yeah,
It's
E3, baby. Who
People
knows?
do lie to us at E3 quite
That's
a bit.
right.
And so if
What
they have something
are you
else
talking
out there,
about?
I'd
There's
be
one
all
thing I've learned is that E3 is a place for deception. It's like
Yeah.
it's like an Among Us lobby before Among Us was even a thing. So that's you know.
That was a good comparison.
Sure.
Thanks,
There you
guys.
go.
Appreciate it.
Okay, I guess.
I'm smart.
Here we go. Look at this.
I'm smart.
Oh, we're 16 seconds out. Okay, all right, ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen.
It's time
now,
break.
without further ado, here's Square Enix Presents.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's Matt Mercer here, and I'm back as your host of Square Enix Presents. Today, we have a special E3 edition of the show for you, with new game announcements, updates, and exciting news from our studios across the globe. So let's kick off with the world premiere of a brand new game from Eidos Montreal. We hope you enjoy the show.
I am so proud of you. Do you know what a birthright is, Peter? Something that's a part of you. Like your name.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No, Rocket. So I let Groot fill out the paperwork. So we got fined.
We appear to be 6,963 units short.
I know, we clearly need a plan.
If you see anything with claws the size of Drax, let me know.
We got this! Drax, throw him! No!
You want monster? I'll show you monster!
No! We disrobe!
Keep your pants on.
Although it could be used as a distraction.
Smash him up, Drax!
Meet your maker!
We're all professionals here, right? Maybe we can work something out.
Peter!
You had one job, Quill.
I did exactly what? Gamora, no killing teammates!
Says who?
It's literally in your contract! I made no such commitments.
In less than 3 cycles, all would be lost. The galaxy cannot be saved, Peter Quill.
We can do this together!
Fucking great, Quill!
Sunlord, right?
It's Star-Lord.
Oh, crap!
No, of course I will. I'll call you.
Hi, my name is Olivier Proux, senior producer here at Eidos Montreal. For the past few years, we've had the privilege to work on our version of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy and reimagine it into a single-player, story-driven, third-person action-adventure game. It's our own fresh take on the Guardians, and something that's really unique to our game is that you get to be Peter Quill. As Star-Lord, you're constantly in the middle of the action as you try to lead this band of misfits. But today, I'm really excited to have all of you join us on this journey, and you'll hear more about the game from our team behind this project.
Right, let's do this!
I've always loved Marvel's cosmic characters. Growing up as a kid, I read them, enjoyed them, loved them. I had the opportunity to write for Marvel on some of their cosmic titles. I went back with the help of Bill Roseman, the editor, and kind of cherry-picked characters from Marvel's past.
The opportunity here was to build a team, but to make it all underdogs, so that the reader would think, oh my gosh, how is this team going to survive?
And that became the Guardians of the Galaxy comic, which we loved working on.
I remember the first time that the Marvel crew came to Montreal, We were showing them the design of the characters, how they would look, and they stayed silent. I don't know if it's a minute, but in my head, it was a minute. I was like, oh my God, like they hate it.
We realized how much that Marvel and Eidos Montreal share and have in common, and that we knew the Guardians were in perfect hands.
Looking at the samples that Eidos were kind enough to show me, I think he's fantastic and absolutely in the spirit of what these characters are.
What makes the gameplay experience unique to me is no matter in what phase of the game you are, whether you're in exploration or you're fighting, the Guardians are constantly around you and you never feel alone. While you're the leader, the Guardians will also challenge you and make decisions on their own, and you will have to adapt to it.
You are literally part of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
The decisions you'll make will have lighthearted to haunting repercussions, and the game will react to what you do and say.
Gamora, no killing teammates!
Says who?
It's literally in your contract! I made no such commitment.
You are playing as Star-Lord and you're using your blasters and you're using your jet boots.
Star-Lord is really empowering. He's very agile on the battlefield. He can slide and over with his jet boots. Of course, he has his elemental blasters that have different powers as well. And on top of all of this, he can use the unique abilities of his Guardians.
We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No.
The story is about a group of misfits, the Guardians. In our world, they've been together for less than a year. They create something on a small scale that looks insignificant. And as they progress through the story, they discover that they created something really big that threatens the galaxy.
There are a lot of very interesting villains in the Marvel franchise.
E
and
aí,
when you're
galera do
starting to work
YouTube,
on a
beleza?
story
Aqui quem
like
fala é Bruno do
this,
canal
you
Controle
get to get your
Mania.
pick.
Agora sim,
Which
iniciando
ones
aqui a
will make the
narrativa, isso aí
best for
são
the story.
Guardiões da
That gives us
Galáxia,
the
né?
opportunity to bring in some that are well known, but some that are also not all that well known.
What Eidos is getting so right about
Vamos ver, tá bem bonito,
is
né, cara?
capturing what it's like to be
Capturas,
a
deixa eu só
misfit
melhorar
family.
meu
But
áudio
also
aqui
bringing an
também.
amazing
Acho que ele
imagination.
tá um
to it.
pouco
You're gonna see
baixo
planets and characters that are
em
going to blow
relação
your
ao
mind.
áudio da live.
Interpreting it in its own way, I think, makes it feel incredibly fresh and exciting. It's not a matter of trying to replicate the comic or trying to replicate the film. It's trying to take the medium you're working in and make the
Beleza, acho que agora
best
tá
version
bom.
of Guardians out of that.
They made it fun. They made it rock and roll. They
Vou botar aqui em
delivered
tela
everything
inteira
you want
novamente.
in a Guardians game.
Tá bonito demais o jogo, hein? Guardiões da Galáxia. Oh, caramba, olha a introdução também, tá bonita, cara. Start ali.
Units? We appear to be 6,963 units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill.
I know. We clearly need a plan.
What about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
The quarantine zone was always
holding out on us.
My figurines are not knickknacks.
Huh, team's in trouble. Then you can't be bothered to make no sacrifice.
I will sacrifice your head.
And take us to the majestic mountains of Kakarantara.
Guys, I think we should hear out Groot for once.
Tá bonito demais o gráfico. Mas ainda assim parece que é cross-plataforma, né? Não sei se no início mostrou.
Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster.
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He's cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not.
Tá bonito
I also
demais.
vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Tem escolhas, né? O diálogo tá muito bacana, cara.
On the inside, he's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
You say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather.
We're flying the wrong way.
Olha isso, cara.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
Maneiro.
It's not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good. We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right?
The fact you ain't sure don't bode so good.
Whoa! That is some really crazy lightning out there. Never seen anything like it.
Meteorological suicide is what it is.
Ouch! Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord, we ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
I face more than enough hardship. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, Feeble One.
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. No! Everyone okay?
We should have gone to Maku 4. I would be wary, Rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. Think I'm scared of some little...
It's not alone. Get ready.
Não, esse aí é o primeiro, padre. É o primeiro tá mostrando até agora.
Shoot first, questions later.
Drop him, Gamora!
This won't hurt much.
Smash him up, Drax!
Meet your maker. Steel Boy's enjoying this way too much.
E o legal é que tá mostrando gameplay, né?
Blue, Hawkeye time! All you, Rocket!
Time to go boom!
I am eager to experience Lady Hellbender's legendary menagerie.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside
was Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Dead end. That's just great.
It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What do you not have time to dawdle in this jungle?
A ambientação do jogo também tá muito bonita. Mas assim, tá com aquela carona de cross-gen, né? Não é um jogo assim totalmente nova geração, não. Tá muito bonito, mas eu acho que ele é bem cross-gen mesmo.
Drax, throw him.
No!
Very well.
Peter?
It's okay. He'll land on his feet. Ooh, I guess that only applies
Tá
to
bem
cats.
legal mesmo.
You sons of sharks! Scut-busting ass!
I am not familiar with these words. Order the beast to do its job.
Rocket, come on, man.
Ram it, ass face!
Fix the bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10.
Okay, deal. Thanks for the bridge, Rocket.
If you even think of pulling that
Wait.
stud again.
Hear that?
Guys.
I got it.
These creatures are perfect predators.
Stop cheering for the murder monster.
Teve uma queda de taxa de quadro aí.
on this planet not trying to kill us? Guys, huddle up!
Especial.
Already missing the jiggle jellies.
They keep moving around.
It is past time, my blade. Don't get too close to that map.
This guy barely.
Não sei se é a internet, mas tá rodando a 30 FPS, né? Tá legal.
Perhaps these were sent by Lady Hellbender. Well, she can keep it. How come monsters are never friendly? That is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right. The cage.
The point of even getting the Flarkin thing was looking like we mean business.
All right, Rocket. Time to put on your monster face.
I only got one face, Quill.
Are you sure about this, Peter?
Look at him. You better have one hell of a sales pitch.
As escolhas.
Maybe Gamora's right. We should try selling Groot instead.
What?
This is an affront to democracy.
I just think that we might need Rocket on the outside for this one.
Yeah, we noticed.
You want to make that call, then you better not mess this up.
You hang tight there, bud. When the time comes, I'll get you out of there. Rocket style if I gotta.
Drac. Gamora, can you help me with
No.
this? What? Why?
To guarantee your safety as a leader.
Ah, come on.
Don't look at me, I ain't pulling that thing. Remember, buddy, menacing! Like me, only bigger. Not bad, not bad.
A narrativa do jogo também, em meio a gameplay, tá muito maneira. Tá muito legal mesmo, super produção, cara. Guardiões da Galáxia, ou seja, a Square Enix já começou aí com uma grande apresentação, né? Maneiro, cara. Maneiro mesmo. Jogaço. Eles só não falaram ainda para quais plataformas, mas eu acredito que isso aí deve ser para todas, né? Deve ser para PC, Xbox e PlayStation também. 4, 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series.
Guardians of the Galaxy. How many times do I have to kill you? The audacity that you thought you could rob me. Dweller, feast upon them!
É, lá pra tudo. PS4, PS5, Xbox Series, Xbox One e PC. Bacana. Outubro. Já chega em 26 de outubro. Maneiro.
Now we're going to revisit two iconic brands that are being remastered for modern platforms. First up, relive the classic games in the Final Fantasy series. And then get one more peek at Legend of Mana ahead of its June 24th
Final Fantasy clássicos. Vamos ver. Isso aí é lá de Nintendinho, cara. Seis histórias, 6 Masterpiece, Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 4, 5. Vão lançar uma coletânea, é isso? Maneiro. Mas só na Steam e mobile, né? É, não vai ser para os consoles. Poderia vir com conquista, né? Com troféu, seria legal. Esse aí tem cara de Nintendo Switch. Só PS4, Nintendo Switch e Steam Legend of Mana. Maneiro. 24 de junho, já tá
Up
pertinho,
next,
né?
Earth's mightiest heroes continue their fight to defend the world in Marvel's Avengers. The team at Crystal Dynamics is excited to share the latest updates with you, including new mission types and a growing roster of heroes.
Ah, mais coisa pro Avengers.
Avengers, secure that super weapon at all costs. Cosmic energy is building up. Every second counts, people. Keep it moving.
Beautiful.
Esse jogo no lançamento não agradou muito, mas agora eles estão botando muito conteúdo, o jogo tá melhorando bastante. Principalmente a versão de PlayStation 5 tá bem mais fluida.
Shutting you down, Monica.
The world doesn't need us. AIM will save this world. I will save it.
There is no end to these crumbs. You don't understand what that cube is capable of.
I applaud your efforts to connect with your roots.
A Pantera Negra, né?
As a man who has seen 3 Black Panthers fall, I must warn you of a few things. Many eyes follow the path.
Tem um capítulo com Pantera Negra, vai ser legal, hein? Ah, maneiro, ó. Wakanda. Caraca, tá bonita a Wakanda, cara. Olha. Parece um filme.
It is Claw.
Vibranium doesn't belong to you.
You are right. Vibranium does not belong to me. It belongs to Wakanda.
Look at me now. They can't hold me down. So give me the crown. They say I walk like a king. Talk like a king. You can act around now.
Expansão só dele, ó. Black Panther. Muito bonito, cara. Ficou muito bonito. Parece até outro jogo, né?
Now it's time to give mobile players a quick look at some of the games that will be available in the coming months.
Mobile.
Good evening, 426. Our intelligence reports a new threat to global stability. Their reach is unlike anything we have seen before. Following Agent 47's disappearance, you were selected because of your remarkable skills. Execution must be perfect. We will strike from the shadows, and they will never know what hit them.
Hitman Sniper, OG.
A sad and beautiful tale that echoes throughout eternity. The first mobile entry in the Nier series. Nier Reincarnation.
Esses jogos de mobile estão ficando cada vez melhores. Mesmo nível dos gráficos de Nintendo Switch, cara. Esses jogos de mobile poderiam sair para Nintendo Switch, né? Ah, esse jogo aí muito maneiro, cara. Por que não lançar no Nintendo Switch? Poderia lançar no Nintendo Switch. Ah, maneiraço. Muita coisa de Final Fantasy, hein? Só para iOS e
Today,
Android.
the team at Platinum Games is giving you an exclusive look at the epic world of Babylon's Fall, featuring fluid combat, powerful weapons, and a unique art style.
Built over 1,000 years, it was meant to be a tower of dreams. But for 1,000 more, it was seen as a tower of ruin. Persevering through fire and ice and the coldest of winds, eventually the tower became a symbol of unrelenting ambition. That tower's name is Babylon.
Babylon Falls. A queda de Babilônia.
Does the savior of Neo-Babylon stand among us? Let's find out without further ado.
If I'm to die, then I'll die for hope, for what little hope there may be.
Seen through the veil at last, have you?
Bem a cara da Square, né, cara? Esses RPGs aí.
Subjective reality.
Parece multiplayer, né?
Believe only what you see, and you're like to end up seeing only what you believe.
Gostei da trilha sonora também.
Not but two paths lie ahead. Ascend to the heaven above the tower, or fall like this one now before you.
Now begins its tale of both hope and despair.
PS4 e Steam. E PS5 também. Nier Automata.
プラチナゲームズは本当にアクションという部分に関しては世界屈指のデベロッパーだと思ってますし、ニーアオトマタでそれが証明できたんじゃないかなと思ってます。
ニーアオトマタのアクションをもっと楽しむためにどうしたらいいかで選ばれたジャンルがハック&スラッシュでしたので、このゲームのコンセプトは端的に言うとニーアオトマタのアクションでハック&スラッシュというジャンルを楽しむ。
Vai vir alguma DLC pra ele?
もちろん1人でも遊べるんですけど、4人でダンジョンを攻略していくゲームになります。
Vocês pegaram um pouco da expertise do Nier Automata para poder levar para esse Babylon's Fall.
追い求め続けることができると。プレイヤーは、ストーリーを追いながらダンジョンをクリアして上層を目指していくと。入手する装備や素材を集めて自身を強化してカスタマイズしていくと。
ゲームのスタイルとしては、オーソドックスなハック&
É um hack and slash, né? Isso aí então que a gente viu.
ただ
Esse Babylon's Fall, então, ou seja, a batalha dele é tipo hack and slash e baseado na expertise, na experiência do Nier Automata.
かなりキーアイテムとなっています。それによって、遊び方とかカスタマイズの方向性っていうのも変わってきます。ハイファンタジー感というか、その上品さというところはすごい意識してくれっていうふうに言われましたね。カートゥーンチックにならないようにというか、リアルに本当に存在している人たちがいるかのような感じは意識しました。
このゲームは運営型のゲームとして開発しています。発売後も定期的に新しいコンテンツを提供する予定です。
ようやく皆さんに改めてこういった形で発表できたこと、本当に私たちも嬉しくなっていますし、まさにこれから開発の佳境になっていくので、精一杯頑張っていきたいので、皆さんも引き続き応援よろしくお願いいたします。
Now let's check out the next major entry in the popular Life is Strange series, True Colors. The team at Deck 9 is ready to give you a deeper look at Alex Chen's psychic power of empathy. But first, here's a look at the Life is Strange Remastered Collection.
Life is Strange Remastered Collection. Vai ser relançado então aí os dois para nova geração.
What do you remember about us as kids? I think about us
Aliás, o Before, né?
Running and jumping through
O 1 e o 2. Ou seja, dá pra platinar de novo, né? Quem gostou do jogo pode jogar tudo de novo e platinar. Tem que vir com 3 platinas, né? Que é o Before, o 1 e o 2.
That's Rachel Amber. After my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned. Oh, good, you're here. Rachel saved my life. She was my angel. Something happened to her. We have to find her, Max. Holy shit. Max, what's going on? No!
Whoa. I discovered I could reverse time.
What the hell is this? Whatever's going on between us is special.
Step back before you regret it.
Get in, Max!
Then I realized I had a choice and the power to change everything. Arcadia Bay is on the edge of disaster. Time to change time.
Whatever happens, I'll always have your back. Always.
Deram uma refinada mesmo, tá bonito a arte, tá bonito pra caramba. Deve estar com essa arte em 4K,
Hi,
né?
I'm Maya, also known as MXM Tune. I'm a musician and the singing voice of Alex Chen in the upcoming Life is Strange True Colors. I hope you enjoyed that
Agora
first
é o
look
novo,
at
né? O
official
True
gameplay
Colors.
from the remastered collection. As a longtime fan, I know I did. You can see the love and care that Deck 9 have put into remastering both Life is Strange and Before the Storm. This collection features improved character animation, lip sync, and visuals, breathing new life into these two beloved games. Back in March, we also revealed the next major game in the series, Life is Strange True Colors, a small-town supernatural mystery. Alex Chen must uncover the truth behind her brother's death, using her psychic power of empathy to unravel the shocking secrets of Haven Springs.
Então ela vai ter que
Today, we have a
descobrir
first look at Alex's
o
unique
que
power
envolveu
in
a
action.
morte do
Here's
irmão
game
dela.
director Zach Garris for more.
Sobre isso que vai tratar então esse Life is Strange True Colors. Vamos ver aí o trailer sobre
Alex's
isso.
psychic power of empathy is integral to the story of Life is Strange True Colors. It impacts every relationship she builds and every decision she makes.
Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend.
For years, Alex has been unable to shut out the strong feelings of others, the fear, sadness, and anger of those around her, leading her to believe her power is a curse. In the wake of Gabe's death, Alex realizes the only way she can find the truth is to embrace her power.
I can't believe this is happening. And the only way to understand is to feel what he's feeling.
Ela pode sentir o que os outros
From the
estão
very start,
sentindo.
you can use Alex's power to
Então ela
focus on
pode
brightly
usar esse
colored auras
poder
to gain
psíquico
insight
para
into
ver
people's
a
emotions.
emoção das pessoas. Se elas estão tristes, estão alegres, o que elas estão
These
sentindo, os
valuable
traumas
insights
delas.
deepen Alex's relationships with the folk of Haven Springs, as well as sparking new dialogue options and events, as here from a scene very early on in the game.
You're gonna lose her. You're gonna lose her, and it's all your fault.
Alex has uncovered a secret that Mac wants to keep hidden from his long-term girlfriend, and now he is terrified that Alex will reveal it before he can talk to Riley.
She is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So please, help me out.
As escolhas aí.
Mac's telling you a whole lot of bullshit.
Listen.
Thanks for telling me the truth, Alex.
Are we still together?
Are you serious? I need to get back to work.
Sure, Alex. We'll get out of your way.
When Alex encounters a particularly strong aura, she can reach out to actively connect with that person's emotions. This generates a nova, a supernatural flare that transforms the world around Alex into a reflection of that person's psyche. In this altered, emotionally charged state, Alex can experience fragments of thoughts and memories to get to the root
Quando ela
of
vê
their
aquela
issue.
áurea nas pessoas ali, ela consegue fazer um reflexo do que aquela pessoa está sentindo. E ela, como se ela vivesse dentro dessa emoção, e ali ela vai ter maior conhecimento de como ela vai lidar com essa pessoa.
I wish I were too.
No decision is easy.
E
and the
aí,
consequences will be
ela vai
felt
ter que
across
tomar
the
algumas
game.
decisões que não
This
são
anger
fáceis.
could kill her. What if I could just take it away?
Using
Pra quem
Alex's
gosta de
powers the
psicologia, né,
only
esse
way
jogo
you
aí
can
vai
uncover
ser
the
bem
truth
bacana.
behind her brother's death.
E traumático também.
What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can, should I?
How far will you go in pursuit of that truth? The choice is yours.
Quão fundo você vai para poder persuadir uma pessoa? A escolha é
Alex's
sua.
powers look so awesome. I have no idea how I'll make some of these choices, but I can't wait to play it with you all when it comes out on September 10th. Don't forget, you can pre-order Life is Strange True Colors now. And if you choose the Ultimate Edition, you'll also receive the
E aí,
Life
se
is Strange
comprar a
Remastered
Ultimate
Collection.
Edition, aí vem com a coleção
And that's it
toda
for
dos
today.
anteriores
Make sure to
também.
follow the Life is Strange social channels for more.
Aí todas as emoções, né, que ela sente. E cada cor, então, representa uma emoção diferente que a pessoa tem. São as cores verdadeiras das pessoas. É legal isso daí.
And now, we are excited to unveil a brand new title from Square Enix Japan.
É um jogo narrativa, né? É bem narrativa mesmo.
I'm here to kill chaos. That's my mission.
Isso aí ainda tá em desenvolvimento. O Time Ninja, uma boa equipe. Time Ninja, junto com a Square. E ó, a mesma que fez o Nioh, né? Caramba, Koei, Time Ninja mais Square trabalhando nesse daí, cara. Vai ser bom. Negócio de ação, ó.
It's not a hope or a dream. It's like a hunger.
Mais um hack and slash aí pelo visto.
You sure chaos is here?
Yeah, they can only squash monsters for so long. I hate doing pest control.
This is the Shrine of Chaos. He's here. We just have to hunt him down.
Feel the pain!
The darkness is so thick I can taste it. This is it. No doubt.
Die already!
É, hack and slash, né?
A
A voz do cara tem até um jeitão assim de Kratos, né?
His name was Garland. If you could, I would be grateful if you looked for him.
Chaos.
I'll crush you! Know when you're beaten!
And who are you? We're here to kill chaos.
The prophecy's very own warriors of light.
Real.
He always wore such splendid armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
It's Garlic!
No. I become chaos.
Strange of Paradise. Final Fantasy Origin, ou seja, a origem de Final Fantasy, sério? Vai sair para todas as plataformas, maneiro. Demo available soon on PlayStation 5, ou seja, vai ter uma demonstração aí disponível logo no PlayStation 5 apenas.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
Just hit me with it.
I'm gonna drop plate number 7.
They're gonna do what?
Isso aí é Final Fantasy Integrated, né? É ele mesmo. Outrider, estão mostrando tudo. Acabou? Lady Summer. Não vou mostrar nada do Project Archer. Ah, o Forspoken, que é esse aí, né? Não vou mostrar nada novo dele. Final Fantasy XVI também, pô.
It's all or nothing.
Thank you for joining us today. Keep an eye out for news about our next Square Enix Presents. I'm Matt Mercer. See you next time.
Mostraram um trailerzinho ali do Forspoken, mas não mostraram nada realmente do Forspoken. Vamos ver se tem mais alguma coisa.
Welcome back, everybody. The Square Enix presentation is a wrap. You taking notes?
They take it down to the
I don't blame you. I was
Tá beleza. Então é isso, galera. Se você gostou do vídeo, deixa aí um like, ativa o sininho para futuras notificações. Pensei que ia aparecer mais coisas aí do Forspoken. Pensei também que ia sair alguma coisa exclusiva para Nintendo Switch, não saiu nada. Mas o que? Gostei muito desse Guardiões da Galáxia. Mostraram muita coisa dos Guardiões da Galáxia, uma boa gameplay. Mas é isso, galera. Então é isso. Fui e até a próxima.
I'll be honest. Yeah.
No, it's interesting to see it on Twitter. The opinions are split on it. 100%. For me personally, I was into it, of course, having Guardians.